Well, where free throws will come into being the most important factor in this game is if one of these teams shoots a lot of them. Percentage-wise, these teams are both credible.
Tarik Baburovic drills the three-pointer.
And there's a little bit of needle between them. You know, Fenerbahce was the first Turkish team to win the EuroLeague championship. Then Efes topped that by winning 2. Well, Efes are going to break down the Fenerbahce defense through dribble, not by passing. Because Fener is so big, it's going to be difficult for them to pass through them. But you get penetration, that's how you're going to make them suffer.
Squares up with the jab step, then seeking to back down Sertac Chandler. Oh, that's a tough move. The up and under on the reverse for Vincent Poirier. Since that time, as Elijah Bryant drives, goes glass and gets the shooter's roll.
Important player when these two teams play back in round 2. Had the highest PIR of this season for him.
Exploits his size advantage over Shane Larkin, backs him down, turnaround Jay, too high off the glass. Ercan Osmani will be called for his second foul. So Devin Hall from the corner into the lane, back to the top of the key, and Nicolo Meili stringing the mid-range jump shot from the high post, shooting at 60% from two-point territory this campaign. Speed, a quality that can dissipate rather quickly when fatigue begins to set in. Oh, they dump it down low to Vincent Poirier, and look out below. Pivot, creating room with the dribble. Short corner run-up from Bonzi Colson is off the mark. The follow-up can't find the bottom of the bucket. And Efes come away with it in transition. Count the basket. Stanley Johnson getting himself an easy one, and a trip to the free throw line forthcoming.
Schmitz isn't selling it, but it's a foul.
Schmitz rotates it through to Stanley Johnson, the sole scorer of the second period so far. Goes behind the back, drives, contorts his body. 5 points in a row from Stanley Johnson. Terrific take to the rack, and already he's equaled his career high. And guess which game that came in? That was in the reverse fixture in round 5, as Marko Guduric glides to the hole for his first bucket of the night.
But it's just, he hasn't fulfilled his potential, and you see flashes of it. You said 5 points in a row.
Tarik Baburovic strings his second three-pointer of the game. Flat pass goes to Devin Hall, tries to go behind the back, lost his footing momentarily. Shot clock in the red. Devin Hall lets it fly from the corner. Tough bucket to rescue a potentially broken play.
Yeah, that was a defensive error there from Stanley Johnson. He was more worried about whether the shot was going to be made than defending against it.
Roland Schmitz with an instant riposte from downtown.
Difference there, Elijah Bryant committed to contesting the shot, whereas the last time Johnson just put a hand up and didn't really contest anything.
Beautiful ball movement on the inside, and how about that for creative finish? Dana Turu with his first field goal attempt of the game. So there's the matchup zone that Efes are proffering during this passage of play. Offloaded to Devin Hall. He's used his dribble, dumps it to the high post. Nigel Hayes-Davis out to Guduric, 2 dribbles right, and drills the three-pointer. Marko Guduric connecting from downtown. His first three-pointer of the game takes him to 5 points in the game. Three-point line. Wrap-around feed to Jordan Wara, who drives, gets by Devin Hall, and then uses, by Bonzi Colson, then uses his size. The shot clock not a factor now. Devin Hall keeping his options open, drives, initiates contact, kicks to the corner. Dechampierre for 3, and he drills it. Shane Larkin with the ball.
Well, you say Dechampierre's not back to his 100% because Pierre one-on-one in the low post against somebody his size, that's a bucket.
Jordan Wara pegged towards the sidelines. Huge mismatch for Poirier. Goes right through it. Dunks on top of Devon Hall after blowing by Skylar Mays as though he simply wasn't there to move to 9 points in the game and give his team a 1-point lead. But Skylar Mays, his head not dropping, an instant response.
Well, both teams shot the three-point shot exceptionally well in the first half. So I'm not surprised its buckets are hard to come by.
Well, Fenerbahce Beko Istanbul equaling their largest lead of the game. Count the basket, terrific take to the rack by Ercan Osmani, driving on Ken Birch and coach Runas Jasakevicius. 49 points apiece, ending the run of 5 straight points posted by Efes as Larkin gets himself wide open by using the pick and drills his third three-pointer of the game. Shane Larkin.
Oh, nice move.
And now Elijah Bryant with the dribble. Tries to force it back out to Roland Schmitz, who beats the shot clock buzzer. The runner is off the iron. Devon Hall doing an outstanding job on the boards. Gathering in that rebound, his 5th of the game. Corner three-pointer is buried. Goodrich into his rhythm, sidestep 3. Rim shot still up in the air, and it's an extra 14 after Tarik Baburovic canned the offensive rebound, kicked it out to Nigel Hayes-Davis. So Elijah Bryant dancing with the dribble, fires over Meili, and that ends the run of 9 straight points posted by Fenerbahce. So Goodrich inside to the cutting Nicolo Meili, who finds the finish on the inside. Nicolo Meili moving to 6 points in the game, and Fenerbahce equal their largest lead of the night to go up by 6. Crossover dribble on the perimeter. Elijah Bryant with back-to-back buckets on that take to the rack. Meili beneath the free throw line, pulls it back out to Goodrich. Aturu showing help. Goodrich driving to his strong hand and finishing the fight for the offensive board.
I was about to say, remember I said in the first half, I said the quickness will go as the game wears on. The size will not.
Tough bucket down low from Skylar Mays. So 2 minutes gone. In the final quarter, we've had just a single point on the board so far. And finally, with 2 minutes and 4 seconds elapsed, so Elijah Bryant crosses up Ken Birch, gets himself loose. Back-to-back buckets in this period from Elijah Bryant. The Fenerbahce fans in the house as Anadolu Efes Istanbul come back with it. Danaturu can't find the finish on the cut to the bucket after making the catch of the feed from Shane Larkin. Tough passage of play for Danaturu.
Well, that's consistency. The referee didn't call a foul at one end and they didn't call it at the other.
A regular foul, but it's Danaturu's 5th foul, so he will rather congested over on that far side for the home team. But now Tarik Baburovic with the shot clock in the red. Sidestep 3, shakes him free of Roland Schmitz, and he drops the three-pointer right into the eye of Roland Schmitz. So Elijah Bryant taking on the responsibility, gets into the lane, the floater, nothing but net, and Elijah Bryant showing terrific fight. Devon Hall with a speed advantage over Vincent Poirier. Nigel Hayes-Davis wrestling with Elijah Bryant. The three-pointer drilled by Marco Goodrich.
In terms of playing out of position, you know, it's Efes now starting to pick up offensively. It's like they're getting back to remembering what they did in the first quarter, which was
Rodrigue Beaubois with his first score tonight, 2 points in the game. Everybody was stepped on the floor for coach Tomislav Mijatovic. Has put the ball in the basket as Marco Goodrich cradles it, gets it out to Devon Hall. Tarik Baburovic scorches the twine once again off the cross-court pass.
Almost 50% three-point shooting. Efes is 5 of 18.
So Elijah Bryant can't complete the three-point play, but he jacks up 3 from beyond the arc and bottoms it. To give the visiting team, the home team, a recycled 14. Poirier running hard. It goes out to Shane Larkin, who pulls up from three-point territory but can't get it to fall. Jordan Wara goes straight back up. So Jordan Wara will take the final field goal attempt of the game. He gets it to fall, takes his total to 12 points. Go through it all you like in practice, but this is the real thing. So here's an end-of-game scenario drawn up. Pump fake, firing from 3. Oh, my goodness. Well, if that's going to be added to the playbook, it was one that was drawn up in the closing stages of the latest installment of the Istanbul derby. A terrific conclusion to the game after a fantastic second half produced by Fenerbahce Beko Istanbul. Marco Goodrich, the inbounder, double clutching.